Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, in this video, my group will be explain how environmental impact assessment, or we call it EIA, apply in KLIA project. Before we go deeper in this video, it is important to us to know what is EIA. So, after this, my friend will be explain the definition of EIA. So, let's check it.
Definition of EIE: a study to identify, predict, evaluate, and communicate information about the impacts on the environment of a proposal project and to detail out the mitigating measure prior to project approval and implementation. Definition.
Oops, before Ezra elaborate more about EIA in KLIA, I think I want to tell you a little bit of KLIA background. Kuala Lumpur International Airport, KLIA, is Malaysia's main international airport and one of the major airports in Southeast Asia and worldwide. It is located in Sepang district of Selangor, approximately 45 kilometers south of Kuala Lumpur city centre and serve the Greater Klang Valley conurbation. KLIA is the largest and busiest airport in Malaysia. In 2018, it handled 59 million of passengers, 700,000 tons of cargo, and 400,000 aircraft movement. It is the world's 23rd busiest airport by total passenger traffic. The airport is operated by Malaysia's airport MAHB Sepang SDN Berhad and its major hub of Malaysian Airlines, MAS Cargo, Air Asia, Air Asia X, Malindo Air, Fly Global, and the others.
Okay, today our group will be explain about how EIA can be applied in the KLIA project. Environment Assessment Report intend to assess the environmental impacts of airport project proposed by Janji Manis Corporation (JMC) to replace the new airport KLIA in Subang to Sepang. As what been stated in the JMC development plan to build an airport in the capital city of Malaysia in accordance to fulfill the needs of the globalization and demand of the market. Nonetheless, in order to preserve the climate, the new airport project or KLIA must consider the preservation of the ecosystem, which will mainly be developed through the preservation of the rest of the land by palm plantation, and the new airport based on green technology and will also support three main elements of sustainable environment, economic and social. In addition, the identified region that will also serve the crop industry, and the project would disturb the habitat, but it presumed that the habitat can be moved to the nearest location near Tiroy, that the region is presumed to have sufficient capacity to locate the habitat that needs to be maintained. So, in this video, we will explain two of environmental impact in this airport project, and we will explain how Janji Manis Corporation (JMC), who handled this airport project.
Okay, thank you Ezra for the explanation about definition of EIA and introduction of EIA in KLIA project. After this, the next panel Atira will be elaborate about one of impact in environment with its noise. What about issues that will be discussed and what kind of solution will be GMC create?
Noise effect. JMC needs to consider certain aspects of noise level that will rise in planned area during the construction of the new airport. In addition, heavy earth-moving machines, spoil tracking and dewatering during the new airport construction will be able to generate high volume of noise. Increased noise will also occur during project service by trucks and other related equipment such as forklifts. Nevertheless, public concerns about this problem were expressed, in particular about the increased volume of noise from the used machinery and trucks. JMC solution. JMC aims to keep all the equipment in good working condition and use the standard noise muffler to ensure that no unnecessary noise is made. In addition, airport building operation will only enter and leave the area in question during operational time between 6:10 a.m. and 6:10 p.m. The MC also agreed to carry out the ambient noise monitoring system during the operational period for 3 months and the annual monitoring during.
Wow, great. Thank you, Ajira. Now we know how the GMC Corporation handled this project. So next, our last panel Iskandar will be explain about the vegetation. As we know, KLIA was pulled in the middle of the forest. So after this, we will know how the GMC Corporation handled the vegetation. So let's check it out.
The property is mostly shrubbery clear. Nevertheless, the MC proposed removing the remaining resident plant left on the 28-hectare area while maintaining the remaining shrubbery on the proposed perimeter and non-development site. The areas will be intensively revegetated with suitable local species to provide the project visual and resonance barrier. The MC also noted that MDP has accepted the project area as a no-priority location and will not issue any further appraisal required entirely under the 2008 MDP Master Plan, Priority 43 and No Priority Site. Due to the importance of its flora and fauna diversity, the project area, the spunk oil palm plantation and the adjacent vegetation were also included in a Farm Forever zone. Farm Forever is a Malaysian government idea and identify regionally important farmland to be reserved and confined forever.
In conclusion, the EIA has been used to identify that there is no damage to the environment in development. This is to ensure that the environment is not affected by ongoing and existing development. The EIA also ensures that no pollution occur during the development period, especially air, noise and water pollution. This is because the pollution can have a devastating effect on the environment as well as the people.